Oh my god! That's a $20,000 240. Don't even look like a 14 anymore. Listen to this thing.
We still got AC with no AC lines going on. You could use all the horsepower we can get with this bad girl.
And we are back. So the rear coil, I had to take it off of this side, so I didn't adjust it like a dumbass on the right side. And the collar would not come off of this one. So we tried getting it off and then it just wouldn't move, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Just gonna put it up, match the other side. There's really no reason to take it off. These coils are past their shelf life. They'll definitely be better than these TNs that we have over here that we took off the car. Gonna set that coil to the same height as that side. Front be sitting though. Don't get it twisted. Front be sitting. These rears on. Drop hard. Even. Functional.
Over, I think.
This side's lower.
Maybe by the smallest amount.
Not really. It's like two fingers. Pretty damn good. That's a $20,000 240. Alright, so some of the wheels have like 3 lug nuts, some have 4, but I just want to see it outside and see how it looks with the wheels on it. So we're gonna see what James thinks about it, because it looks like something he used, so. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Looks like it came out of the ocean.
No, he cut it up so much. Look at how dissected this thing is. Look how clean this rear piece is too. I would've gave my left nut for that thing like last year. He took everything out of it. Don't even look like a 14 anymore. That's what you gotta do. Is it light? Pick it up.
Right?
Pick it up. Okay. Light?
You pick it up.
Let's go find James. Well, James is in the middle of a podcast right now, so cannot show him the car, but when he's done, I'll just have him come over there. Good progress he made on this thing though. It's gonna be gnarly when it's done. It doesn't take much work and money to make a 240 look just really fucking badass. The wheels are a little expensive, but the 5 lug, like I said, it was literally 150 bucks just because I had a lot of like spare parts laying around. And the wheels are worth as much as the car, but that's besides the point. You could just put any flashy wheels on it. Because she had to order some parts for her window and they came in, so we gotta replace that, which you guys will see here in just a second. As you can see, her window is not on the tracks. These pieces that I just pulled out of the window, this connects to there and it clips into this little ball on the back of there, but there's no clip in it, so it probably fell out at one point and it's split in half. These are the old ones. That's what they should look like. Let's see if I can put these in correctly. And I used to be a BMW tech, so this is
I'll do it, baby.
easy stuff. You're gonna do it?
I'll do it.
Okay. Got this?
Can you get this part on?
No. See?
I couldn't do it.
Teamwork.
My hands are so dry.
So dry. What does that mean? Wish me luck. We're gonna put these in. Wish out slot.
This looks right.
Then we're gonna put some grease on it so it slides nice. See that window work.
Wow, a luxury.
Put her little ass hands in this hole because they give you no access to getting the pin in.
I
Look
think
at that.
I'm the only person that could have done it.
I didn't even offer it because I was like, there's no way you could even fit a hand in there.
Easily.
Door's done. She thought the pins were messed up on this side, but the track was just, it had no grease left on it. So we didn't have to replace the pins on this side. Pins, clips, whatever you want to call it. But look at the engineering someone did. Some duct tape.
It wasn't me.
Alright, so at least we fixed this thing today because we've been needing to do that. Update on the Civic though. Injectors are all cleaned. Got the spacer on the fuel rail. Then I do need a few more parts for it, like I said. The cable, intake. My ECU should be in soon, hopefully. We are back, and I have to address an issue today with the hatch. Driving it a little one night, and we blew a coolant hose. Thought the radiator blew apart, but Aunt kind of took a peek down there, and it got hot. We got coolant everywhere, all on the engine. And it's the lower hose, unfortunately. I'll probably have to take the intake off, take the fan shroud off. First things first is let's just start removing that and then take a peek. Sun's idling crazily out here. Johnny's Nova. Listen to this thing. That's a badass car. It would be nice to own something like that one day, but they're too expensive. Johnny's rich, he can afford it. Me, not so much. Slide off. So we got the intake off. Power steering pump's gonna have to come off because the hose, I think, is the one that's underneath the power steering pump. Oh my god! I almost dusted my camera. I did. That's so poor.
I think that was the drain bucket.
I thought there was no.
You see how much?
I
It's
used
the smallest drain bucket I've ever seen in my life.
It was your salad
What are you
container.
doing?
Appreciate the attempt.
I have coolant all on my camera. To be fair, I thought there was no coolant in it. That sensor. I don't know what that went to at one point, but there's the culprit. Fat rip. You get this stuff when you overheat your car. Tap it, as Brian would say. As you can see, this is the old hose that's split on the top in rough shape with a sensor that's not hooked up to anything. Coolant sensor, I would assume. But James had this next door, and he just ripped apart that 14 that I showed you guys the other day. Had a hose on it. And James has abundance of parts that he's trying to sell off of it and just give away because he's a good friend. So I'll probably give him a nickel for this one, $5. I think it's worth it. So let's throw this hose in, put some coolant in her, and we're back up and running. My camera's covered in coolant right now. It smells like coolant. It's not good. Let's throw this hose in. What you doing, Bri?
We're working on this car.
Coolant hose back on. What's hooked up, Bri, still?
We still got AC with no AC lines going on this thing.
What is that doing? Tell the
We're
people.
robbing horsepower, and we could use all the horsepower we can get with this bad girl.
Need all the horsepower we can get. And we got emission stuff hooked up to her still. I'll tell you one thing that we don't run, and that would be
Well, we should.
AC. We don't run AC.
It was snowing today. We're not thinking about that right now. That's why nobody runs AC, because they always do this shit in the winter.
We're in Connecticut.
And then we get rid of it. And
We're in Connecticut. It don't get that hot over here. We don't need it. If you're in Miami, cruising, you don't need it. It does nothing but steal power.
See, that's the good set. Yellow set is good. Throw it the fuck away.
Pull that thing out, bro.
It don't fit.
Drop it out the bottom.
It don't fit. Whoop.
That thing's a unit.
Don't throw that out.
That thing
That is a unit.
They probably dry ice blasted it.
14. Somebody like adapted this. Look. Somebody made adapters.
Someone could use this, but not me, for sure. Well, I was gonna put water in it first to make sure there was no leaks, but Aunt wants to just run it.
Don't do that. You try to be a little steadier.
I'm holding a camera.
Real steady.
Gotta breathe like a
You
sniper.
should fire this thing up.
What the fuck do you think I'm trying to do, bro?
Smell an awful lot of that.
Oh no, it's just splashing. Come on. It's coming.
Close.
That's it.
Fire it up. It's gonna suck it all in there. Sucked it down, huh?
Thermostat opened up already. No pissing. You did it right, properly.
Yeah, it was one hose.
Yeah. I would say that's a great success. This is why it is smart to put water in it first, because there's more leaks. This is
That's been a known thing, though.
what?
That's been a known thing.
What?
Something.
It never leaks from there though.
I always seen a little drop, though. I never felt right about it. I was like, ah, fuck it. Tommy said he.
So that might be cracked for the heater core, because it is leaking there a tad bit, and it is coming into the car right there. So that's annoying. It's pretty common to where the hose connect to the heater box. They tend to break and snap all the time, and that's might have what happened. So I'm gonna let it cool down. Probably address that tomorrow. Maybe take the dash off, pull the box out, and inspect it. It is a fresh engine swap, so you get this stuff with that, so whatever. At least the major coolant leak is fixed. Got the AC out of it. Thing's sitting pretty on the nervos. It is misfiring a little bit. We're working the bugs out of it here, people. It's great though. Plug that thing in, Richie.
Yeah, you take that out. Where'd that flathead go?
The tech doesn't want to put in a little bit of effort.
You can hear
Nice.
the button.
So we're having a button issue. Let's hear the clank.
They kind of feel the same.
Still fucked. Key does not have to be on. No S chassis works like that. Make those things squint. Got your hand in there. Oh! No, both. Yeah. Something going on. We're pulling the. Let's see if it's a good look or not. I'm not up to date with this. What the kids do with these.
Yeah, there you go. Look, back and forth.
They weren't successful with just cutting the brown wire. Maybe there's more. So the stupid squinty eye mod is complete. I don't know how I did it, but I just hit the button and it went down. So I doubt I will ever do that again, but it was a blast to experience it, I guess. Very fun. It's kind of cool, I guess. That's my thoughts on it. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. I have to fix a misfire mishap, and then tomorrow I'm probably gonna pull the dash out. I do have a carpet that I got for this thing. Little black aftermarket carpet. AC stuff out, and then I want to delete all of, I forget the term for it, EGR or something. Emissions bullshit out of it. The more I look at this thing, the more I'm starting to dig it. I don't know if this single cam is going to be able to spin these 18s, so we might need to do something about that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think a cheap, like, max speeding rod, ISR turbo setup, put on ethanol, that would be fun. I'll paint the roof black. I have a lot of ideas for this car, but I would say the few weeks that I've had it, she's starting to look pretty bitchin'. I was never a big hatch guy, I always respected them, but Can't really compare a hatch to a coupe. To me, they're two totally different cars, and they're very cool and unique in their own way. I do dig hatches though. Never hated the hatches. Maybe weld some holes. But that needs to be done. Rear bumper, we need to do the spats. I promise you guys, in the next one, we're putting skirts on this thing and the rear spats. He said, I appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.